We are so back to Age of Darkness Final Stand, my friends. Welcome back. We have a ton of things to discuss in this episode because you guys, actually, big thanks and shout out to all of you who left a comment in the last couple of days. I've been getting a ton of comments, ton of suggestions, ton of amazing stories, how you guys played this game, where you are in these games. So overall, fantastic stuff in the last couple of days. Been having a blast reading through all of them and replying. So definitely keep them coming. Yeah, good stuff. So we're going to be going over a ton of tips that you guys left and a ton of clarifications, which I'm super grateful about. So let's just jump in. If you're new to the channel, this is our second attempt at Nightmare difficulty with the Volatists. Well, second attempt at Nightmare difficulty in general, and we're going to be playing the Volatists again, because last time, unfortunately, we got screwed over at the final stand, which was super disappointing because I thought it was a good run overall, but then a few shenanigans happened, and now I know what they are, thanks to you guys. So I'm going to be talking about them in just a moment, and we're going to be going with Vizargo again because unfortunately he got killed off very soon, and we weren't able to check out his Serenity ability, which is Vizargo enters a Dark Rage. His melee attacks are replaced with ranged Dark Shards, ability cooldowns are reduced, and any enemies killed by Vizargo may drop Dark Essence. Now that will come into play very nicely, and I'll explain why in just a moment. Okay, attempt number 2 is on the way, and once again, just really huge thanks and shout out to all of you guys who left something, some kind of comments, anything in the last couple of days. Very amazing. And also these videos did fantastic, so that's why I'm even more motivated to continue this. And hey, I'm still enjoying the game, so absolutely I'm going to be playing a ton of this in the future. And by the way, if you're wondering if by any miracle we actually win this time around on Nightmare difficulty, what's next? Well, next is we're just going to keep going, because my initial goal, if you've been around for a while, then you already know this, my initial goal was to complete Nightmare difficulty, or survive on Nightmare difficulty, with all the factions and all the heroes. So we have a ton of stuff to do, and even after that, I'm pretty sure we're going to have some amazing fun with this game. But yeah, back to the tips and the fantastic suggestions. So what did I mean by those? Well, first things first, let's start off with the situation that happened up top during the final stand in the last episode, because that was probably the most interesting situation. So what ended up happening was, apparently the Nightmares took another route other than the final stand route. I'm going to call the final stand route the route that all the Fishers took. And what ended up happening, and this is thanks to you guys, you pointed it out. I don't want to drop any names on video because I don't know, the person might feel weird about it, but you'll know who you are, so thank you very much for pointing this out. Is apparently what happens is, on Nightmare difficulty, if you don't clear the map, so there are any kind of Nightmares alive, including Elite Nightmares, then during the final stand will actually come to your base and attack your keep, which is insane and interesting because it doesn't happen on the other difficulty levels. So essentially what ended up happening is, up top, I only defended the right-hand section of the top side of the map, if you guys remember that. And all the other Nightmares that were left alive in the left-hand side just came for us. And apparently those were the ones that actually crushed us. So there weren't any shenanigans or bad pathfinding or anything along those lines. Those were my suggestions at the time, or tips at the time. But apparently that wasn't the case. So thank you very much for pointing that out. Which kind of means, by the way, that on Nightmare difficulty you have to clear the map, and it's not just an option or just a good thing to do in general. You kind of have to do it, because otherwise you're going to be extremely screwed during the final stand. So tip number 2 was about the extra damage that our Volatists friends gain from being horrified, which we did read last time around when I first read through the Volatists description. But that only said that they deal more damage, like kind of vaguely describing it. And you guys pointed it out that that's actually 50% more damage, which is insane to me. That, you know, I thought it was like 15%, 10%. I just made some guesses, it couldn't be that much, right? Because they're horrified after all. But apparently it's 50%, and that is crazy. Which also means that our entire, thought process of this game, playing the Volatists, will change dramatically. At least my approach to it. Because this means that we actually have to get our guys horrified, or at least, to put it in a different perspective, not unhorrify them when we're defending against waves. And now the Harbinger actually makes sense. Because last time around, I don't know if I mentioned it or kind of pointed it out, that the Harbinger itself doesn't really make sense to me, because why would you want to horrify your units Yes, they take less penalty from the Horrified status, but just in general, why would you want to horrify your own units? And now it all makes sense. So like the puzzle came together, and it's fantastic. So thanks for all that tip as well. This was left by multiple people, so so that was probably the biggest mistake that I've made. Was I always remove the Horrified status. Now I'm not gonna say that I'm not going to put down fire sconces around our base, simply because I feel like we are gonna need them. Due to the fact that I get screwed over by these random appearances of Nightmare after Death Knight. And I don't think we could, or I could survive, just not having fire sconces and relying on towers for that extra vision. So I'm going to be putting down some fire sconces for sure. And even fire towers maybe, although I'm not a big fan of those because they cost iron, beside the point. And simply what I am going to change is not on-horrify our units when they're attacking or moving out, and also not building fire sconces next to our defenses. So that's something that I am going to change. And other than that, we're gonna stick to being horrified, which may sound interesting and insane, but that is the case. Okay. So I'm just rambling about because, this is the early stages of the game. If you're new here and you're new to the game, first of all, if you're new here, then this is our second attempt at Nightmare difficulty. Last time around it went pretty good. Got to the final stand and then got destroyed, absolutely destroyed. This is our second attempt. And if you're new to the game, the reason I'm going with 30 wood, I always say this, but just in case someone is absolutely new to the game, the reason I'm going with 30 wood in the early stages is because that will mean I can put down 2 food huts, because a food hut is 15 each, or I can put down 1 quarry, which is 30 each. So that's really just the reason I'm going for an early 30 wood. And other than that, we're just putting down food huts for food. Super surprising, I know. I make some insane discoveries. And then just houses, because you are going to need a lot of gold as you go on. Okay, so this is just the early game strats, and we're just going to focus on that. Okay, so this is nighttime, so we're just chilling a little bit because random nightmares may approach us. We could put down some walls, which is also a suggestion by you guys to use some walls in the early game. I might, if I get really destroyed in the early game, but I feel like if we can spare that amount, then, or save that amount of gold and wood, then maybe it's worth not doing. I'm not sure though. I mean, it could very well be the best play to do, just to put down a bunch of basic walls and such. But I'm gonna do one more round where I don't do that. Okay, and as for our map clearing strategy, which I say a lot of times, that how we're clearing the map early on, simply the process that we're going with is we're always fighting units that are of our level. So for example, these guys, I'm going to call these level 1 units, which is essentially the first row in the barracks or training hall, however you want to call it. So with these guys, we're only going to be fighting level 1 or max level 2 units. But we're not going to be pushing to the edge of the map and fighting, these level 3 spitters and such. Because in the early couple of episodes, when I was extremely new to the game, I did that, and that didn't end up being such a good idea, simply because it takes a lot of resources to fight off all those units, and essentially, unless you're super lucky and you get like a big deposit of something like gold or iron, it's just not going to be worth it. It's just not going to be worth it, and you're going to lose a ton of units, which means you're going to lose a ton of resources. So that's why we shifted over to this strategy, is we're always going to be picking our battles in a more logical way. And that's what I'm doing right now. Up top, I saw a bunch of axemen and spearmen, so I'm not going to be pushing in this direction. I have some good choke points over there, which I can defend, and I'm just going to start pushing in a different direction, which is down here, and see what I can find. Also, I'm putting down these houses. I think I'm going to go with an early training hall, because we're doing pretty good. Or maybe an early economy boost. Of getting some storage, or upgrading the keep. Speaking of which, let's just upgrade the keep then. Okay, and we just continue pushing. Upgraded keep will give us 25 extra stored resources, which is going to be fantastic. We'll be up to 75, because right now we are producing 59 wood. So that means we're going to be capped out all the time, which is not a problem. It's definitely less of a problem than not having those resources, but I would love to not lose out on them. And actually, this is Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with an early training hall, and that will allow us to push even further because we already have the wood workshop, so that means we can build some pikemen. And this is probably gonna be closed up.
Still beats.
Okay. I mean, I think we could squeeze in. Let's squeeze in another quarry. That would be fantastic. This is 12, right? I don't. Yeah. Well, for this 12, then we're gonna be making 24. That's pretty good. 24. That's fantastic because a training hall requires 20. It's perfect. Every pop of stone will allow us to get that. And other than that, we'll just focus more on food, like so, and continue our house production. You could go with an early lodge, but that would be, I don't know if that's greedy. Like, this is the kind of situation that I don't want to be fighting because it's not worth it.
One good hand left.
We don't have the numbers. If we had a few more pikemen, or a few pikemen just in general, then this would be a good fight. Right now it's just, well, I mean, we are succeeding, but you know, it's just not the best idea to fight this up. But it's good to have some iron over there, so let's make a mental note. There's an iron deposit nearby. Okay, good. Oh yeah, that was the wrong building. How the hell did I get one food from that? Well, because it wasn't a food hut. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna put down a few more houses, and then I'm actually gonna stop the house production, and I'd rather go with lodges and just upgrade the existing houses. Okay, let's grab a few units. Border protection. Okay, and this is how I accidentally select all the units. Yep. Didn't want to select all of you guys. Okay, just a few, move a few of them over there. And what do we need for this? We need gold, of course. We need a ton of gold. Numbers wise, I don't know how ambitious it is, but I want to get to like 5,000 by the, well, right before the third death night. And I know it sounds kind of crazy, or I don't know, maybe it doesn't, but I feel like that's the minimum amount of gold that we kind of need in order to sustain ourselves. Because gold leads into everything, right? So if you have gold, you can build more quarries, more, what's are these in this game? Lumber yards, officially. And overall, that's just good stuff. But if you run out of gold, well then, shit, we're gonna have some problems. I don't know if I wanna go with another quarry, honestly. Especially if it's just six stone. I'd rather go with the storehouse, honestly, and just boost our economy a little bit. Yeah, because we could actually put this down over here. We are going to lose out a little bit of food, but we can also put down a lumber yard next to that. So that's going to be a good thing, I think. I mean, we have these small patches of, you know, stone, but I don't know if I want to grab them just yet. Yeah, this is 16. That's perfect. Okay, now this area is kind of bad, honestly. There's a ton of like spearmen still there, and even axemen. So I'm just gonna move this. That's why I went with the early training hall, is we can first of all start popping out some pikemen, which is something that we're gonna be using for our first Death Knight defense. Basically, a new strategy we adopted was, and I'm very happy that it actually worked out because I found it out on my own, is we're going with pikemen and one set of these better walls, the braced walls, because the pikemen have fantastic AoE and also knockback, so we can easily hold off the first wave. Because initially we went with a couple of ballista towers and walls, and they just didn't have the DPS, damage per second, to hold that off. That's why we transitioned into pikemen. And the other good thing about pikemen is that you can later on then just use them, push out. So essentially we just need to survive the first Death Knight, and then we can just start pushing with our pikemen. So that's good stuff.
Our buildings are under attack.
Uh-oh. Yeah, so this is why you guys told me to build some walls. And I get it.
I could kill 10 of them.
Okay, we're gonna lose 2 houses. That's kind of unlucky.
Speak your mind.
Okay, we didn't have houses over there. Okay, so that's the first Dark Crystal. And because Death Knight is approaching, we're gonna save up on our resources. Now this,
They'll guide me.
I mean, could even come from up top. They could come from anywhere. They could even go around over here. Now there is the trick to move a few units, which is also highlighted by one of you. Move a few units next to the keep and then target the Dark Crystal and see what path they take. This is not 100% accurate. And I think the guy who left the comment also mentioned that he got screwed over by this a lot of times, and so did I. So this is definitely not 100%. It's like 90% or not even that good, unfortunately. A good guess right now is that they're gonna come from up top, but as I mentioned, we cannot be sure about that. So that means we're gonna be waiting out and just simply putting down our defenses in the last moment. We can actually go for some lodges and start upgrading our houses. So, I mean, we have 3 minutes, so we can just push out. Because good thing, this is like a good choke point. This is a good choke point, so I'm not even going to worry about that. I want to clear out this area. First things first. Could grab this quarry, but it's just 6 right now. Don't want to spend resources on it, especially gold on that. I do want to put down some more houses, though. I feel like we just cannot stop the house production in general. Or if we do, then definitely go for lodges and just upgrade them. Okay, so this is the theory that they're going to come from over here. Like I said, these are like better units. Axemen with their armor. That's a big iron patch over there. Wow. Okay, just keep pumping pikemen. And then we're going to get like hyper aggressive, right? Because we got to clear the map before the final stand, unless we want to lock down all the other areas. Which I don't think we're going to have the resources to do so, honestly. Locking down every single path.
The path is clear.
Research complete.
One good hand.
But yeah, once again, great comments, by the way. Fantastic. I love reading just the little stories. You know, how are you guys playing this game? What strategies are you going for? Fantastic. Fantastic couple of days. And I'm also super happy that the demo showcases and the beginner's guides for the RTS Fest, Steam RTS Fest, were also kind of popular amongst you. So very happy in general.
If only you knew.
Keep the comments coming for sure. Okay, but it's gonna be the place up top over here. Then shit, it's gonna be this very small area. That's good. This is 28. That ain't gonna be much more, is it? Ooh, not too good. Could go for a storage and just build up a stockpile of the other resources. Yeah, this is just 80. Ooh. It's kind of horrible, to be honest. Yeah, I might just wait out on farms or something. Okay, well, we can kind of defend over here. Let's put down this mine. I mean, this would be the hard guess.
Can't you hear it?
They're gonna come from over there. We do not know, though. Okay, we're just gonna defend in these two areas. A few pikemen, remaining pikemen can come over here.
Hey, send me to battle.
We don't need a lot of guys defending this.
What's the
It
hold up?
would be nice to pop down a house. Just like I said, they can come from the weirdest spots in general. Oh, and nope.
Master in the making.
Yep, it's gonna be down here. Of course it is.
What do we kill first?
Yes, it's kind of awkward when this happens, right? Because also both of these seem to be illuminated, which is actually kind of new. Let's just go with simple walls.
Hey, don't touch the spear.
Although this seemed to be more illuminated to the left. Okay, interesting. At least we got horrified, right?
Master in the making.
Okay. Not the best start, honestly.
One good hand left.
I think it's gonna be the one to the left over here.
Eager and willing.
Get back to the other side of the wall, please. Okay.
I was born ready.
No need to panic because the pikemen themselves can also hold off the enemy.
Fences are under attack.
So how did that guy get over here? Well, maybe from this that I mentioned that I would love to lock down. Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, not a good start.
What do we kill
But I think we can survive this. Let's just
Eager.
squeeze in a few lodges over there. Okay. Maybe the nightmares themselves didn't even know where they were gonna come from. I mean, this could easily aggro them, so we might need to be prepared to just run over there. Okay. Oh, we were stuck over there. That's fantastic. Yep. They're coming over here.
Hey, don't touch the spear.
Okay. Vizargo can use his ability. Do a little bit of cleaning. Excellent. Build those walls a little bit too close. Okay, hopefully that's not going to spawn a bunch of nastiness. So the braced walls especially, can easily hold them off. Normal walls not so much, but even if these walls break, there's not really that big of a deal because of the fact that your pikemen can deal the same kind of knockback, right? That if they're next to them, then they are on the other side of the wall. This could have been cleaner. We didn't use that, but that's fine. I'd rather have the path ready. We have a ton of stone, so I'm gonna go with momentum, just for a little bit of more attack, and then we have 60 left. So, like I said, it's not that big of a deal. Wasted a little bit of money up top, building the first set of walls. But hey, at least we are horrified, which I didn't think I would ever gonna say. But yeah, let's get horrified. Okay, fantastic. Now we gotta watch out for the horde. It's gonna come our way. Yep, back up top. Okay, when an enemy is slain, gain 10% chance to spawn bursts of 15% heal. I love that. Champion gain twice as much experience. And building vision radius. Ooh. I'm gonna go with the heal burst, or burst of heals, because then we can just... Yeah, that's probably gonna lose out on that. Because we can just simply go with, you know, just pushing through all the units and getting healed at the same time. Okay, yeah, definitely. Let's reinforce this position up top. We're bound to lose that.
Hey, don't
Okay,
touch
you can actually just chill out over there. Okay.
They'll guide me.
So fortunately, these basic units, yes, they break through armor, but they're also extremely squishy. This is a good location. Okay, and we have the lodge upgrade, so we can upgrade one and then work on food. I might just grab this little area.
Hey, send me to battle.
Okay, now we have an army of pikemen.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
So that means we can start pushing out with ease. And we just have to push out, right? Because of the reasons I mentioned, that we need to clear the map. Oh, Vizargo's about to die. I don't know what I should do with him. I mean, he's probably the worst in this whole gang.
What do we kill first?
Is this closed up? Seems to be. Okay, that's good to know. And let's just keep pumping out units. Actually, let's go with farms next. This is a very nice iron patch, because for Death Knight number 2, the strategy is to go with Arbalests, because they are going to be throwing a crusher on us. Not sure if it's just going to be one crusher, actually. It might be two crushers. But yeah, not too good. So we're going to need a ton of iron, and go with the refined workshop and also the Arbalests.
Eager and willing.
That's our next play. Let's start clearing this. This healing burst is going to be super useful.
It matters not.
Just easily clear this out. Looks like we have a path over there. Okay.
Born ready. Right away.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a few food huts, because currently the lack of food is actually holding us back a lot, and I don't like it. I'm going to put this down first.
What?
Okay, we have some level 1 spitters. Thanks for the Horrified status. That will actually come in super handy. And Vizargo is actually taking so much damage, it's crazy. 2 points of interest next to each other, that's... And with this Blood of My Enemy trait, this is actually crazy, because we're dealing 50% more damage. Which, by the way, what I wanted to check out is, can we actually see that 50% that you guys mentioned, or... Yes, so here it is. Change is plus 50%. Okay, perfect. Oh, we have a Wraith. Let's get Horrified. Okay, can't believe I'm saying this, but this is actually the strat that we're going with. Okay, good stuff. So now we have a little bit more food. We can focus on upgrading our basic lodges. Or dwellings. Oh, this makes the two. Okay, let's fall back a little bit over here. Let's grab some more pikemen. Let's keep clearing this. Let's grab this resource cache. Okay, you guys take out the one spearman. Okay, and this is a ton of iron, which is actually very good. Once we have the gold, we can actually research the that thing. Refined workshop. Yep.
What do we kill first?
So this is the food situation that I mentioned. Although now we can actually build farms, which is good.
Hey, don't touch the spear.
Okay, let's build some farms then. Or maybe let's go with the fishing port. 28. I mean, I'm just gonna take it. This might have been better. Hard to tell, honestly.
Hey, send me to battle.
Okay, those wall pieces are actually holding back our units. Okay.
The path is clear.
So I kind of want to keep pushing, honestly. Maybe grab 2 pikemen, put them over there, put them here exactly where we're being attacked. Can grab momentum too, because pikeman is gonna be also our strategy for that number 2, as for knockback purposes.
Indeed.
Okay, so once that goes up,
What do we kill first?
okay, that actually circles back, so that's good. Few more. Yeah, so this is the lodge, the other was the dwelling. Yeah, only the food is the difference. Okay, it's good to know. Like I said, we're gonna need a ton of gold for researches, and then the Arbalests cost even more. These are level 2 units, yeah? Okay. So this is kind of the limit we wanna go with, level 2 units. And then not push further. Definitely not push into the elite nightmare just yet. I just wanna grab this resource cache and then leave. Okay, good stuff. That will allow us to research the refined workshop. Excellent. Okay, we have actually a ton to the Fury one. That will be super helpful for the Arbalests. Okay, excellent. Then we need even more food. This is, yeah, that's 16. This is 19. Well, that's not all that good, honestly. You know what? Let's push over here, because here we have a nice big area. We can just upgrade, well, one of them, yeah, because of our food situation. Food situation is not too good right now. I think I'm just gonna pop down a farm over there. But down here we have a nice big area we can utilize.
I was born ready.
This over here, this is gonna be, yeah, this is gonna be 22, perfect. You guys just defend from over here.
The heart still beats.
Can actually just, that can be now. So yeah, food and gold early game on is absolute must have. Okay, so this ability didn't trigger again. I still don't really know why this ability doesn't trigger from time to time. Haven't been able to figure out. Okay, and this is 1,000 gold, which I'm not gonna have just yet. Nor will we have enough food to upgrade those, but that's okay. This is only night number 1, or day number 1, so that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna focus on a lot of food this time around. Okay, so these are still just level 1 units. We can easily move through all of them. Even build a few more pikemen and actually split our army up. We gotta keep moving extremely fast, unfortunately. And there's of course our other batch of iron. When there's some iron down here. Actually now it's just more so gold that I'm interested in, and that was a big fat upgrade. It's very nice. And once we grab this location for our food, then we can do another big batch of upgrades. That's good. keep pushing. How we're doing on nightfall. 2.5 minutes. Okay. Think about going with a second training call. I'm not sure if I want to do that just yet. Let's go with some upgrades. Nice. Nicer.
Adventure awaits.
Okay, perfect.
Upgrade complete.
So now on paper, this whole area is ours. Of course, we need to secure the borders, which is always a little bit difficult to do when it's such a spread out area. This is right off the bat. Are these sirens? Wait a second. Yep.
Eager and willing.
Okay.
They'll guide me.
I could grab this, but we have so much stone that we actually don't need. This would be much better to grab. Also, just keep building on our food.
Hey, don't touch the spear. With
So, I mean, I really like the cultists as a unit, but as you can see, pikemen are just, especially with this blood of my enemy trait, they're, I'm not gonna say invulnerable, but yeah, kind of.
I'm already there.
Early on, like with the knockback and the AoE, they're kind of perfect units to clear out the area. Okay, we're up to 500 gold per pop. That's actually super amazing. Can we get a storage? You know what? I'm willing to take the L on that little bit of. Oh, I should have put it over here. Dumb mother. Okay, we're gonna wait for one part. It's gonna be worth it. We can boost both of them. Okay, missed that on the ability again. Okay, let's just defend this. Grab more pikemen. So this is what I wanted to do. Okay, can we squeeze in something over here? Yes, we can.
Speak your mind.
Okay. A little bit intense, but no worries. Loving it. Just remove these two wall pieces. Ship can put a house.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, Vizargo. But I want to check out your last ability. Don't die, bro. Actually, I don't think we can afford not to push out during nighttime as well,
Hey, send
because of the endgame situation, so that means we are going to do so.
Speak your mind.
Oh yeah, and we shouldn't worry about building the refined workshop, 1,000 gold. So this is what I mean, 1,000 gold, man. That's a lot of gold. Let's start another area with a bunch of houses. Okay, that's being dealt with. That will be dealt with. Okay, pretty good.
Come, we move.
Or let's just keep pushing in this area, for sure.
eager and willing.
I mean, this would be a nice little spot. Unless this is open.
What?
Yeah, that is open. Okay. To take it back, it's not that good of a spot.
The heart.
I'm just looking for a second big area to build a ton of houses on.
Another lost soul.
I mean, we could risk it. Kind of closed up on our main base.
Mind.
And that is... Oh, is that actually closed up over there? It's very difficult to tell. Could be. Oh, this was a nice eco round. Okay, perfect. Let's grab these units.
Is clear.
With these guys, we can fit in a farm over here, for sure. Yep.
One good hand.
And we're gonna have to defend from over here. Absolutely, let's grab the better towers.
What do we kill first?
Could have gone with the ballista towers, but honestly, since our pikeman strategy, I don't really care about ballista towers early on. I'm just gonna grab that for whatever.
Destiny will not
Strong
wait.
argument. Okay. Could even put down some houses in the middle over here.
Touch the spear.
Just gotta be extremely careful with our borders.
Adventure awaits.
For example, this is kind of on the edge. Okay. So yeah, let's check this out. If this is actually closed up because of these trees, doesn't look like they are, or it is. Nope. So technically they can come through here. Let's clear this area. I want to see what's over here. And we're almost at 1,000 gold. I'm gonna save that up and get our Arbalests, because we have 25 iron. That's good, and an Arbalest is like 5 iron. I think it is. Okay. So let's just wait for that gold pop. Actually, we could put down the refined workshop over here so we can repair the armor of all these guys. I know it's not the most secure area for such an important building, but it is what it is.
Complete.
For the fire sconces, I'm kind of gonna need fire sconces. Like I mentioned, I know it's not the best idea to use fire sconces as the Volatists, but I don't want to risk something like spawning over here, right? And then just taking out all of our farms, because that would be a huge, huge loss. Wow. Okay, I mean, we can just tear through this. Pretty sure we can auto attack. Not worry about that at all. More houses in this location.
Send me to battle.
Okay, refined workshop is going to be working. Do we need anything else from this? Well, oh yeah, the trade bazaar. Absolutely, we're going to be needing something from that. Okay, that's fine.
Master in the making.
Could put down some houses over here. Yeah, we need the food, of course.
Is clear.
Of course. Oh, this will be a nice big area to build in. Build up.
With haste.
Yeah, let's just do that, absolutely. Storage over there. Eco-wise, we're doing pretty good. Not as good as I want to, but pretty good.
What do we kill first?
You
Right
guys can
away.
clear that easily. There are some level 2 units, so I'm guessing this is... That is actually closed. Okay, that was interesting. I thought it wasn't going to happen. Clear that last one, please.
I was born
Second gold mine going down. That's perfect. We can even grab this. We don't need it, but shit, we can just
Good hand.
boost our economy a lot with this one.
I'm already
Okay,
there.
now we have a bunch of space to actually build. Let's research the Arbalest. Whew, there's a lot of things going on. Had a nice big cup of coffee before this round. Thought we were going to be needing it.
This is gonna be fun.
Especially since I learned that we have to clear the whole map. I was like, damn, okay. We need all the help we can get. I usually don't drink coffee, but for this,
What do we
kind of
kill
have to.
first?
So yeah, this whole entire area can be built up. That's good.
Gladly.
What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna leave a few people over here. Arbalest is researching. That's good.
Can't you hear it?
This can either be a storage. This can be a big storage. 23 wood. That's also huge. Yeah, this is the point where we need a ton of gold, right? Because this is when things would be kicking off. Ooh, that was a pretty shitty cast from my part.
Speak your mind.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna build this up. A farm building strategy is definitely to start in one area and not just start randomly putting down farms, because it's easier to connect them. This is my...
Touch the spear.
I just realized that it's probably the better approach to do it than just randomly start building them up from somewhere, because then it's easier to connect them, essentially. Their influence zone, or what do they call this? Let's call this the influence zone because it sounds cool.
With haste.
Okay, let's put that up. Let's just, we could go around. Yeah, so like this is what I mean, like the intersection of those two
Send me to
places. Can we actually boost all three of them? Yes, we can. That's a big fat storage right there. Good. Vizargo about to die. Okay, level 4, we have seen the claw ability. And this is now circling back, so that's okay, fantastic. More food. Starting to have a ton of food, but that's good because we're going to need the Arbalests. Let's start building the Arbalests now that I mentioned it.
Don't touch the spear.
Okay, 940 gold. Yeah, we're not doing good on gold. Shit.
Still beats.
Okay, now let's start another area of houses, I guess. Yeah, because it's actually super expensive to build lodges houses. I'm just gonna collectively call them houses. I mean, these are lodges. The previous one were dwellings that I called lodges. I mean, at this point, it's about as confusing as we can get. Okay, some more wood gonna go down, but I'm pretty sure we can grab a nice big batch over here. Yeah,
I was born
good.
ready.
Some cheap units, which also cause everything costs gold, man.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Only have one fishing port. That's kind of crazy. Okay.
What's the hold up?
So, we could go with a keep upgrade, or we could just spend all our money on Arbalests.
Hey, don't
I
touch.
kind of like that latter idea. Okay. So now we're up 1,000 gold. That's good.
Eager and
That means 3 farms. I think... Well, first of all, what I think is this will be a prime spot for a lumber camp. But other than that, I'm thinking we do... Let's just squeeze in a big one over here. If we can, but it looks like 20 is going to be the best. Okay, I'm not going to waste more time on that. That's going to be 20. And here we can grab 18. Okay, and that's going to be our food for this location. Perfect. Let's keep up on our Arbalest production at this point. I mean, pikeman wise, we're doing fantastic. So we're not going to have to worry about that at all. Let's put down more lodges. Just keep building. Now I said lodges, man. Oh, these are lodges. Okay, so by some miracle, actually, it was actually the correct one. Okay. Now, do we want to grab this upgrade? I mean, no, because it's going to be daytime and then it's going to be revealed where the next Death Knight is going to come from. So let's grab it. I don't care.
Well, this is gonna be
Let's just
fun.
grab it. Okay, now this is going to be... This has to be illuminated.
Born ready.
Could squeeze in a farm over here, honestly. Could be a big farm. 20. I mean, we're going to have to defend from this spot as well, so... Might as well.
Hey, send me to battle.
Okay, they're very aggressive down here. Not sure if I like that. Okay, now ideally you also want the fortified walls. And we could actually afford that. Ooh, it's gonna be from the left. Okay. Yeah, grabbing the fortified wall for Death Knight number 2 is actually huge.
What do we kill
So let's just do it.
first?
Okay, and then probably refined quarry. Oh, you guys can't reach that guy. Ooh, that's unlucky. That's actually super unlucky. So how are we doing on Arbalests? Well, 2 of them.
Don't touch the spear.
For reals? Okay. Well, then I have to work on that. And we only have 1 in progress.
Choose the target.
I think I'm going to set these 2 Arbalests up here. Just to take out that 1 spearman. Okay. So, left side. What are the options? Well, even this is an option, right?
Honor and duty.
And you know what? I don't want to risk it again. So we're going to go with the watchtower at 600 gold. And if it's not from here... I mean, it could even be from down here, actually. Yeah, it can be from a ton of different places, honestly.
And duty.
Let's put it somewhere that it covers both of these areas. Yeah, let's do a scan over here. Whether it's either of these 2. And if it's not, then it's definitely going to be from up here. Where the hell are you guys going? Just come over here and shoot them.
Eyes are yours. Research complete.
Okay. As for these there, this is what I mentioned, that I know it's not a good idea to build these fire sconces, but I don't want them spawning in like these random locations. I mean, you could put down a few houses just to cover these areas. For example, over here in the middle as well. But I just put down another fire sconce over there, honestly.
Still beats.
Okay. Now we're down on food. Okay, so we'll have to work on that one.
What's the plan?
So, any info? Yep, this is it. Good. So this is going to be fortified walls, which is very nice against crushers even. So that's why you definitely want to go with fortified walls. I think we did it with braced walls as well, so it's not crucial if you don't have fortified walls at all. But it's definitely the best to go with these walls. Okay, 10 iron. Well, that's going to be a little bit further down the line. So in the meantime, I'm just going to grab a few towers. Put it very close so they can start shooting immediately. Okay, we need some gold. 1.3 thousand gold at the moment, and this is going to be Death Knight number 2, so we are still in a shit situation. Damn. Okay, well, we'll do with what we can. Okay,
What's the hold up?
those guys are making their way down here. Okay, now this is going to be extremely bad. So I'm going to put down a fire sconce somewhere in the middle. Or maybe 2 sets of fire sconces, 1 over here and 1 over here. Because don't want them to spawn up on our ass over here once the Death Knight is over. Okay, just 1 more little wall piece. Once you get the 10 iron, perfect.
Your bidding?
We actually didn't even need this many towers since we don't have this many Arbalests.
Hey, don't touch the spear.
Any upgrades actually? Yeah, Fury number 2, hell yeah. Let's grab that for sure.
What do we kill
Line up our pikemen. No, AoE and DPS wise we're doing fantastic with this amount of pikemen, so we don't need any more, for sure.
The land trembles
I'm not sure if this is covered by light, but you know what? Let's just put down
Hey, send me to
eat
battle.
that. Okay. And now we definitely need more food, so we're gonna go with refined farms and then maybe push in this direction, though we would have to take out the elite nightmare that's lurking over there, so that's not the best. I'm just seeing if there's any dark area in our base. That would be horrible. And now this is the Harbinger that now starts to make sense. Perfect. Okay. 2 more researches, so that's gonna be, yeah, we can go with refined farms. Maybe even better quarry would be the other good research that we can go with. Yeah, we only have 4 Arbalests, so that's not too good. But what we can do is simply stun the Crusher with Vizargo's ability for a short time. Yeah, we won't be able to build any more Arbalests.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay. It's not gonna be all that fun, bro, once they actually start coming. Okay, Vizargo go around.
I'm already there.
Some additional pikemen over here. We can just put down a fire sconce over here. Sure.
What do we kill first?
Just so they don't spawn so close to us. Okay, looks like they're gonna be expanding from up top. Oh yeah, we are sure not going to be building any kind of food situations over here. Well, we can build that one.
Research complete.
What about this? Yeah, I think we determined that that's actually a bad spot.
Hey, don't touch
Okay,
this.
so they are indeed expanding from up top. So I'm gonna wait with Vizargo's ability until the Crushers arrive. Only 1 Crusher. I'm not even sure, honestly. Oh, I thought our units moved out. No. Simply a ton of units. Yeah, the 4 Arbalests are actually not that good. Now we can build a little more. Okay, so that's a bad spot. Could just go with that, but that's kind of expensive. It's only 5 food. 10 food. Yeah, we're gonna start pushing. Anyways, not gonna worry about that. Okay, so what's up over here? We're building up, 1,000 left, and there's the first Crusher, so let's get Vizargo ready with that stun. I'm gonna wait for the Crusher to yell, because that will horrify all of our units. That's perfect. And then once he gets close to the wall, now he's gonna be stunned just a little bit, so the Arbalests can get to work. And also the pikemen are pushing them back, so as you can see, if you have a ton of pikemen, then the Crusher can't even reach the wall. Now it reached the wall, but that was only 1 hit, luckily. Yeah, at least like 6 or actually maybe like 9 Arbalests would have been a much better option. Not like I chose to not build this many, I just couldn't afford it. Okay, that's a lot of spearmen, holy shit. Of course, the healing wave from the blood of my enemy is helping us a lot. Okay, now these are dead. 1 more. Perfect. Nice.
Our defenses are under attack.
Yes, they are appeared over there, of course. 50% increased damage. Oh yeah, buildings cost less resources, absolutely. And this is what I mentioned, that this is what I don't want to risk in the future, is that random shit spawning next to us.
Send me to battle.
Actually, Vizargo can just move ahead. No, that wouldn't reach it, I just wanted to get close. Okay, perfect. And we can immediately go with Siege Factory, that's huge. And even Sentinels.
Born ready.
Okay, now of course it's daytime. No time to screw around. We need to disembark these towers, if that's even a turn. I'm gonna leave a few over here. I'm not gonna bring down those walls because they're kind of expensive. And instead, we could push in this direction, but these guys are still level 1, so that means this is the more optimal route to take. And to push in. Yeah, food situation is the only thing that's holding us back, so let's upgrade the farms that are in a good position, as in the defended. Of course, we're still not doing too good on iron, so I don't want to just waste all of our iron on upgraded farms. I'd rather just push out and build the normal farms. But other resource-wise, holy shit, we are doing so good.
Upgrade complete.
I mean, this was blocked either way, so let's just put that down. Okay, so let's push in this direction. This seems to be a good spot for some farms. Arbalests can still focus on the toughest enemy because the other units are there for AoE and knockback. And you can actually link up with this, and actually taking out this Elite Nightmare would be huge.
Research complete. Research.
Okay, so those guys will just have a little bit of fun. Okay. So which farm is upgrading? This one. Okay, so that will give us a little bit more food. Not all that much. So like I said, this is probably not all... Wait, 31? Yeah, I'll take that. Absolutely. 31 food. Okay, Wraith. That can horrify us. Perfect. Yeah. Let's go. So these are not level 2 units, even though this is kind of a good position for some resources. Leave 2 pikemen and an arbalest over here just to chill and push in this direction, clear this out. And of course, focus on everything else, which is the toughest part, is you can never chill. I might just actually have to put down a fire sconce over there. Not entirely sure. Okay, let's clear these buildings up. I don't know if level 1 bursters are actually a thing, so that's why I'm confident in pushing in these locations without any kind of, you know, oversight and micromanaging, because these guys will absolutely not die, especially with the trade that I'm going to mention for the 1000th time today. But I'm confident in moving out like this, not even worrying about them and focusing on our base. And then later on, actually kind of want a unit composition that will do the same, because otherwise we're not going to be able to push out and just eliminate everything on the map. This is actually a good location. Let's waste all of our food, but that's fine.
Yeah.
You guys are really scattered around the place. That's probably the only issue right now. Okay, you guys can easily push that. Night approaches. Now this is going to be risky, going up against this Elite Nightmare. But I mean, we might just have to risk it, because we need this area. This is also a pretty nice looking area, isn't it? Normally I would say let's just tank it with the hero, but our hero is a squishy little shit, so unfortunately we cannot do that. Let's move the Arbalests out of the way. Actually, let's just yeah, let's just tank with pikemen. Not even gonna send Vizargo over there.
If only you knew.
Imagine if a crusher appears over here. That would be hilarious. We're almost maxed down on everything else. Damn, bro. Okay, let's see what it is. Please don't be a crusher or a splitter or something really bad.
Your life is mine.
Axeman. Okay, we can stun it. It's kind of good. Axeman deals a ton of damage against one unit. Might lose a little bit of a pikeman. A few pikemen, but that's okay. Hell yeah. Okay. Absolutely fantastic. Can start putting down a ton of food, because if you look at our resources, god damn, we're doing really good. Okay. Let's just keep going in the intersection of these circles.
Adventure awaits.
Not technically the intersection, because right now, yeah, right, they're not touching. Oh, there's actually a path over there. I didn't even see that.
Our buildings are under attack.
Hey, don't touch.
Okay, gotta watch out for that. And let's just keep pushing. We have so many resources. Actually, how are we doing on siege? That would be insane. Yeah, we need the 64 iron. Okay, makes sense. But we can upgrade this for sure. I don't think we have any more iron mines. Okay. Let's immediately start illuminating this area, because these are the kind of locations that I don't want to be swarmed after Death Knight.
Hey, send me to battle.
Okay, you guys are chilling over there. I have a sentinel. That's perfect. Let's move him down here. Level 2 units, but that's fine, because we're about to get a ton of good units ourselves. Actually, we can grab... we could just pre-grab our siege unit upgrades. I'm thinking we're going with full knockback this time around. I don't know why. I mean, maybe we can grab the... I think it'd be a total of 200 for knockback, and that's actually huge and super useful. Senties, Arbalests. Should we go insane with barracks? Good. Okay, and there's another iron mine over there. We're absolutely gonna grab that. And that means actually that this day we can grab a... Wow, I'm so loud. I don't know why. We can grab a siege factory. And that would be huge. First need to grab this. Well, you know what I forgot? Well, I forgot a ton of things. So let's go with the treasury. And then, of course, I forgot to build a ton of houses. Which you gotta keep on top of, like I said. Always build houses. Oh, this is a ton. Okay. Yeah, I burned all my food, but that's okay. Well, these are perfect areas to be building lumber camps. So we're going to be doing so. Okay, this is 20. That's not all that great. 22. Okay. 24. Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure we can squeeze anything over there, but then we'll squeeze a storage over here. Yep. Okay, so what's over here? So this is now connecting to the other area. So just keep building up the food from the other place. And we can connect these two, hopefully. I mean, we can squeeze in one, that's for sure. And that is a big area for a fishing port. This is actually a humongous area. How much is this going to be? Yep, 50. Yeah, let's go with the 50. It's fantastic. Okay, now we have a ton of people over here. This could be a second army, because I'm pretty sure we're going to need a second army.
The heart still beats.
Level 2 crawlers. But we are moving towards better units, so we're still doing that balancing that I mentioned before. Did all these houses actually go up and we're only making 1,300 gold? Shit, then let's go with the houses. And just start upgrading because I'm not going to be able to build so many. Oh. That was how Vizargo died last round, by the way. Just want to point that out.
Your bidding?
We have so much stone.
Our defenses are under attack.
I'm listening.
Okay. Random appearance. Okay, any other spot over here that we can utilize for some houses?
A hero has succumbed to the dark.
That was a burster, wasn't it? Yeah, because we lost most of our pikemen. That was definitely a burster. Well, Vizargo, bro, we're never gonna check out your abilities, that's for sure. Damn.
Hey, don't touch the spear.
Well.
Research complete.
Yeah. But I'm just actually gonna load up a game on easy difficulty. Just so I can check out that ability. It's actually super bad, come to think of it, because of the fact that we actually lost out on the opportunity to grab a bunch of Dark Essence with that ability.
It will be done.
So overall, it's really bad. But it is what it is.
Need something.
What's over here? This is just a very small section. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, let's definitely build this quarry next.
Guide my weapon.
Okay, all the other spots seem to be secured pretty well. Okay, we can build a storage. It's perfect. Okay, let's just... I mean, we can chill because we have a ton of potential in our base already. So that's when I feel like we can start chilling. This needs 144 food. We definitely don't have that much. Not even close. And mostly because of our normal-ish farms. Okay, thanks for the Horrified. Vizargo, bro.
What's the holdup?
What's the plan?
I mean, what's insane is I don't remember losing any of the other heroes before.
Send me to
I don't think we've lost a single hero before in any of the other runs. Yeah, they weren't on Nightmare difficulty for sure, but I still don't remember losing anyone. And now this guy is just constantly
Defenses
dying.
are under attack.
What do we kill first?
Well, if it's under attack, then do something about it. Okay, let's definitely start upgrading our farms.
Yeah? What?
Okay, we can just chill a little bit. Yeah, we have to worry about food because siege equipment will also cost food. Everything will cost food. So we just cannot afford not to upgrade these. So what I'm thinking is every gold from this point on will go into upgrading the farms.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, that's good. It's just gold. And then we can burn some of that food back into houses or upgrading the current houses to better ones. Okay, 700 gold.
Upgrade complete.
Then we can even go with the treasury. We have so many wooden, so much wood and stone. It's insane to some degree. Oh yeah, that was a big one. Okay, and that's also a big one. Okay, that's gonna give us a ton of gold. That's perfect. We are halfway through to the next Death Knight. No siege equipment just yet. Not horrible, honestly. I think I talked about this in the previous round that not having siege equipment for Death Knight number 3 is actually not a big deal, all things considered, because the amount of pikemen you should have at this point can easily balance out the fact that you don't have siege equipment. So I'm not gonna worry about that, but honestly, the situation we're in right now, I would be very surprised if we didn't get siege equipment in 2 days.
Upgrade complete.
Especially then now that we have we're starting to have a ton of food, and we're also starting to have a ton of gold, and we still have a ton of iron, which is even better. Yeah. Okay. With every gold pop, we're just simply going to upgrade those. I'm not sure why I didn't build this as a better quarry. That was a mistake.
This is gonna be fun.
Oops. Okay, let's just keep pushing because you just gotta have to keep pushing. These are level 3 units, okay, so we are closing in on the edge of the map. Might not want to push in this direction then. Yeah, absolutely not want to push in this direction.
Well, I'm awake now.
Okay, but it's good to know that this is here. We can push over here, see if we can grab that cash. And then actually, this would make sense because these are, well, these are level 1 crawlers.
Upgrade complete.
But still would probably make sense to just push in that location. Okay. Grab even more of this.
I was born ready.
Okay, now the sentinels are doing most of the tanking, which is perfect. These are also level 3 units, except for the spitter. Okay, interesting.
Don't touch the spear.
Okay, nice bursts of heal. Problem is it still needs some micromanagement, which is annoying. Okay, where should we put our siege factory? Probably over here in the middle. Sounds like a good idea. And of course we need food. Let's grab as much food as we can. Okay, we're not doing good on numbers, number of units, and also we're not doing good on gold, by the way. Currently we only have 2,100 coming in. Like I said, I will need to get up to like 5,000 for the end of Death Knight number 3, which is going to come up in 2 days. I mean, it might be doable. This needs to be defended, and we can put down some farms over here. Let's actually do that. Let's backtrack and keep putting down farms. This is going to be just a normal farm because I want to use my resources to upgrade the ones that are in the base. Actually, not having to trade Bizarre is kind of bad. So we'll grab that for sure.
On my way.
Because in time that accumulates a lot of resources. I just put 1 Senti and maybe 2 Arbalests over here, just in case.
Adventure
We
away.
can actually circle back around, which is good. Oh.
Now what?
I was thinking about a unit composition that involves flamers, because that's like the only kind of unit I've never used when actually pushing out. I think that could help us a lot. Okay, that was a big upgrade as well.
What's the hold up?
We're just doing a mix of units, like a mix of pikemen, mix of sentinels. Well, we need a lot of units right now.
Eager and willing.
These are also level 3, man.
Needs
Yeah, I really don't want to push in this direction then.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, we're constantly triggering them, but we don't have the numbers. So I'm just going to leave a few units. Probably all the sentinels and a couple of pikemen that are already here. And a few arbalests. And just in general secure this area. And everyone else can just head back. So let's just hug this mine, or hug this farm. Okay, we can just head back with all the other guys.
Upgrade.
And let's start clearing in another area. As I mentioned, that's going to be our little tactic for clearing the map.
What do we kill first?
Don't want to go with too many sentinels. This could be good. We could push in this direction, like I said, up top there, and just clear out that elite nightmare. That could be super helpful as well. But we can absolutely start pushing out, actually. Okay, siege equipment, and I think we should just start building out the siege equipment. Okay, so our unit upkeep is actually insanely big in terms of gold. Kind of getting used to the rebellion for not spending all of that money on unit maintenance. Yeah, I mean, I think both of these options are kind of valid. Actually, we could just link up all the barracks, trading halls.
I'm awake now.
Okay. Okay.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, this would be a nice area to attack, but I think I'm gonna go upwards.
Out already.
This is a level 2 crawler. Okay, I mean, this could also be a... Yeah, because those are level 1 units. Yeah. So that would probably be the best to do. And we could also grab a ballista tower. Just start grabbing some flamers. Actually, flamers... Not sure if you cancel units, then you will also get back their full price. Actually, not sure about that one. Because I know that if you cancel building, you will only get back half of it. Yeah, I should have started clearing here a long time ago. These are just level 1 units, and we're already on sentinels and arbalests, so we are way behind on clearing that area. Okay, let's grab the... Oh, we already have the treasury. And we have the trade bazaar. Perfect. So let's... I think we can boost both of those. But I'm going to go with iron. Boost some iron. There's one location that had a bunch of stuff. Yeah, this one. But I mean, it won't boost the gold. So let's just put one down here. Boost this iron mine. I mean, we can probably fit that over there. Perfect. Let's see if I could... Can I reach the other one? Let's see.
Hey, send me to battle.
Okay, but this is not the most important bit. That's for sure. So we can just auto attack through all of this.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, so let's see if we can squeeze in a... Yeah, we can squeeze in a trade bazaar. We'll get both. Can actually a ton of arbalests is what we're going to be focusing on. Okay, yes, we're being attacked over there, but doesn't matter. It's actually the impalers that are important, because the impalers also do AoE damage, and they do a ton of damage against crushers. Some of the crushers that are really the thing to worry about from this point on. So that's why everything will be focused on them. That's why I'm making a ton of arbalests and impalers, and also impalers are very good at clearing these big groups of mobs. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so we can just push through this. These are level 2 units, but still, I mean, we can use basic archers to scout this area. What's over here?
Scouting ahead.
These ones can simply push. They don't have too much melee, unfortunately. But let's queue up as many flamers and impalers as we can. So here, bunch of level 2 units. Okay, might link up to this side. Not gonna worry about the bursters.
But I'm comfortable here.
Eager and
I
willing.
mean, this is the point of bursters, is to not be able to make this many units. Just stacking up on top of each other. That's a level 3 spitter.
I urge you the
That is definitely something we don't want to clear just yet. Gonna have to,
Your command.
because it's coming our way.
I'm already.
Okay, micro time.
What do we kill first?
Oh, I read that like a book. Okay, perfect. What's down here? Is this also level 3 units or something?
Sir.
Oh, these are level 2. Still not all that good. Okay, more food. Food, this hasn't been upgraded. What's all these arbalests? Oh, I blocked the... Wait. Oh, I blocked the path with the damn tree bazaar.
I was born ready.
It's actually super awkward.
Without delay.
So that's where our remaining arbalest team was. Okay.
Swiftly.
Okay, we can kind of chill. Just a little bit. Let's hotkey the trade bazaar. And from here, I mean, we could grab the triage stand, why not?
Yes.
Problem is, this location didn't really bring us a lot of benefits.
Upgrade complete.
You could check it out up here.
all right, all
If you look at the map, the problem is every place that we can be pushing is actually kind of close to the edge of the map now. These are all level 2. There's a ton of them. And these will now aggro on top of us. Okay, so we can't do anything with that.
Your bidding?
Script these guys. Maybe pushing down here is going to be the next good play. Pikemen, I feel like pikemen are kind of outdated at this point. And of course, we gotta keep on top of our gold, as we always have to.
I guess so.
And we can clear this, but what we're doing right now doesn't make any sense. That's the only problem with it. It's not making all that progress, unless this is closed up, but it's not.
Training?
Research complete.
What we could do is actually just put down a tower and maybe a ballista tower in these locations and just
Gladly.
move all the other units. Just so, because right now what I'm trying to do, or what I want to do is actually get as many units to start pushing in multiple directions. And if I'm stationing so many units in like one location, like for example down here, then it's not going to work. So we're going to leave a few arbalests and a ballista tower in that location, and then maybe we can set up a second army over here. I mean, we could bring the siege equipment, sure. But actually, I'm just looking at the top right hand side, and the next Death Knight is going to come this time around, or next night.
Choose a target.
So this is probably the situation that we're going to be in with this amount of units. I mean, it's not bad,
My way.
especially if we put down fire sconce over here. Unless the Death Knight will come from over here, then the fire sconce is not all that good.
Yes, your
But yeah, at this point, I kind of want to fall back and still upgrade whatever farms I can, because that's still a lot of food.
Fine.
I'm ready.
You again.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for daybreak, see where the next crystal is. It might even be range of the watchtower that we put down earlier. No, it's not. Okay. Well, then I'm guessing it's going to be either this path or this path, but I'm going to have to be sure. So I'm just gonna put down a watchtower over there.
Guide my weapon.
Let's see. Well, one thing is for sure, it's not gonna be from up top over here. So we can remove a few of these guys. Let's keep a few pikemen and these normal archers.
Hey,
Okay.
send me to battle.
Upgrade complete.
Actually, we can keep the sentinels over there as well.
Don't rush me.
We're not defending too much. This would be nice. Yeah, that's worth defending for sure.
Hold up.
Okay. But the Arbalests absolutely need to go down there. And even a few pikemen. Perfect.
Delighted to.
So, yep, good guess. It's gonna be from over here. Actually, if we made it down here all the way. Okay.
Fracking.
Whoops. These guys are still hotkeyed. Okay, so all the Arbalests over here and all the siege equipment should head down here.
My eyes are yours.
Would be nice to defend after this big patch of stone. Unfortunately, that's guarded, and right now I don't want to take those fights. So even if it's not entirely worth it, I'm just gonna set up our defenses over here. Maybe this in an angle, like so.
Spit it out already.
Okay. And whatever we can get right now. And of course, let's start building up the towers. Where are Arbalest crew? Preferably in no, don't go around. Saw you. Preferably in places that can cover the entire section of these walls. Okay, that's pretty good. This is why it's nice to have all that stone. Wait, did I block the... Oh my god. No, I didn't block. I just told them to move a little bit further. Okay. I was worried that I actually blocked that path, but I didn't.
Yes, Your Grace.
Okay, actually, we can grab these two Arbalests and put them in those towers. Okay, good. Of course, once again, the ultimate question is, do we have some dark areas around our base that they can randomly appear? But this was sealed up. Perfect. I don't think that farm is, or that fruit hut is all that important. It's much better to have a treasury over there. Alright. Pretty good. I'm not sure if this is worth it, especially since I'm blocking the path. Okay, yeah, our fruit situation is still not too good. Well, it's not good at all, to be more precise. Okay, all the pikemen. It's like the pikemen are still very good. Of course, there are a few flamers. Oh, almost
Hey,
left out a wall piece over there. That would have been horrible. Actually horrible. Okay, we don't really need these sentinels, but whatever. So we only have 3 flamers. No, 2 flamers actually. And a ton of pikemen. Let's grab the impalers. Send them over here. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be moving from the right hand side of the wall piece, but we'll see. They just stay over there. Okay, perfect. Gonna grab any upgrades, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm just looking at if there's any kind of food that we can grab. Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. That's what bottlenecking us right now. Okay, unit health and armor generation is reduced by 70%. That's not nice. All of these are upgraded. Yeah, everything is upgraded at this point. Unless I want to like dismantle some of these fruit huts, then we're definitely not going to be getting any more food anytime soon, which is... Nope, we are going to get it from this one. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna continue pushing probably in this area. And for that, I'm actually... Well, I would start building up another force, but we don't have the food. It says indeed they are going to be pushing from the right-hand side. That's good. Ton of Arbalests. It's very nice. Ton of Impalers. Yeah, these guys can join the fight.
Right away.
I like that. Okay, first Crusher. Let's see what happens to the Crusher. It's going to yell. The real question is, can it get a hit off? And it can. So that means overall it's not too good, the situation. I mean, we might survive. Ideally, you want to be in a situation where the Crusher cannot even reach on those areas. Okay, just upgrade this. I mean, we could just actually dismantle this. Ooh.
Upgrade complete.
Okay. I mean, it would make sense, I think, to just dismantle these little food huts.
Got something for me?
Like, for example, over here, because this is a total of 18, 28. I'm pretty sure if you just put down one over here, one level 2 farm, that there's going to be more food. In general, that won't solve the problem,
Aye.
because we don't have space. We're already maxed down on everything, so let's just upgrade the keep,
What are you?
since we can.
Upgrade complete.
So this is what I meant, if we can just put down
Yes.
a farm. That's going to be 41 already. And just put this back for 9. I mean, this is in the middle, so I'm guessing we can also squeeze in, yep. Once we have a little bit more iron. For example, like that. So that's I think that's worth it. Let's put down this just in case. Did we lose yet? No, not yet. Okay. So that will be a little bit more food. Gonna start a lot of upgrades. We don't need a gate. What do we need from here? Well, actually, maybe we find lumberyard and then the harbinger. Okay, 1400 left. Next crusher. It can yell, then it's getting a little bit knockback, and that's it. Yeah, the center wall piece took some damage, but overall it's good. I'm thinking we're going to take all these units. I'm going to build a few of these guys over here.
Upon me. All right, all right.
I'm pretty sure we're going to be swarmed from this location. This ain't too bad, except we don't have AoE.
Hey, don't touch the
Yeah, and then we're going to push up there, for sure. Okay. Okay, pretty good. No need. Ooh, this is good. Yeah, night watch, for sure. Because we're going to be pushing out at night. Well, so that's pretty good. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all the arbalests from these towers. Maybe put back 2 towers worth of arbalests.
Your
And
order.
these guys, with the help of these sentinels and all the siege equipment, can actually start pushing forward. We can even circle around, why not, at this point? Let's do that. Okay, we can repair a ton of things. Not sure what got damaged. Okay, this will be a hard clearing, so we're not going to be worrying about that. Okay, so this is the point that I wanted to get to 5,000 gold, and clearly that didn't happen. Which means we're in a bit of a rough situation at this point. Oh my... Okay, I want to see what happens to bursters if I don't micromanage the units. Well, of course the sentinels are going to run into them.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Research complete.
So this is still not a unit composition that I can just leave alone and be like, okay guys, have fun. Just clear the map for me, thank you. I'm sure the flamers would do a lot more if they were closer.
Upgrade complete.
Sir. By your will.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more close range units. Even if it's maybe like a ton of pikemen. Or maybe even cultists. Not sure if that's
What's the plan?
viable at this point, using cultists. I don't think it is. Yeah, but this amount of units is just not enough to clear out this area, that's for sure.
Duty.
We could go to the edge of the map. Unfortunately, I cannot see the minimap because it's so light in the room. So, but it looks like we are on the edge of the map, yeah. Okay, thank you for the horrified status. What did we get? What was that, an Arbalest? No, a pikeman, really? Brother. Okay. Okay, there's no bursters nearby, then we should be good.
For honor and
Ooh. Now that is a lot of things. Okay, focus fire on the Wraith. And now these guys are also horrified, so that means they're going to deal even more damage. Okay, not the best unit composition, all things considered. But it's the unit composition we have right now.
Eager and willing.
This is a nice little gathering over there. Except you guys ain't doing anything.
on my
Okay,
way.
I definitely want to grab this. Like, there's no question about it. Let's push in this direction. Just leave just a few units behind in case they want to be smart. Start pushing our way. Okay, now everyone's perfectly horrified. If we could get some kind of an area over here that's closed up, although I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. But I mean, we can't really afford to find the best spots. We just have to, yeah, because it's already nighttime again, and we are simply losing time. So we just gotta start putting down our farms.
Delighted to
Like, it really is food again that's capping us, because we still have a ton of
send me
tier
to
2 houses over here that we can upgrade. Yeah, there's a lot of them over here. Okay, this is done, perfect. Any quick gold we can grab from this, yes. Yeah, we need a ton of houses, essentially, and that will give us a ton of gold, and then that will just skyrocket everything. You know, this is going to be a little bit of a risky situation because we're heading towards the Dark Crystal.
born ready.
See, they're starting to get smart, yeah. Pushing our way. I mean, this isn't too bad with all these flamers. Never actually had a unit composition like this before, I think, for pushing out that had this many flamers. Oh. Oh, that's not a problem at all.
Your orders.
But we do need to micro still, especially because of these spitters. Okay, now these guys are now dropping resources. It's perfect. Let's focus more on these guys. Okay, that's easily dealt with. Especially if we drop a ballista tower.
Hey, don't touch the spear.
Someone died. Basic units. So I'm hoping that wasn't a burster or something. Let's upgrade this. Oh, there's a ton of bursters. Okay, let's just trigger them with our pikemen, if we can. Or we could just kill them using the Arbalests. It's also a good option. What do we have over here? Well, that's a big army. So unless that is a spitter, I think that other army can get a move on. Because this is the perfect position, right? Big open area, tons of potential for farms, and actually looking at our food situation, we are doing pretty good. A little bit of microing. Split them up. So what's over here? What's the elite nightmare? It's as far as away from us as possible. Okay, now I'm pretty sure that is actually closed up, which is good. You guys gotta snipe off, please. Thank you. Still don't know what the elite nightmare is. Okay, no worries.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, it's just a... okay. I mean, they do a lot of damage, so it's not actually that easy. But we can focus fire it.
Eager and willing.
Okay, good. And now this is also closed up. Gotta worry about a light situation. Yes, it will remove the horrified status, but that's okay. I'm going to take that. Do not get attacked from all the sides. Okay, perfect. Holy shit, there's a dark crystal right next to us. Yeah, because this is also the edge of the map, kind of, yeah. Okay, but I didn't expect this, right? Just leave the base and here's the dark crystal. Okay, 1 second. Okay, let's just keep pushing.
What?
So you kind of want to avoid this dark crystal for sure. And keep pushing in this location. Level 3 spitter, that's the absolute worst thing that can happen to us.
Guide my weapon.
Second worst thing is not seeing the resources from the microphone. But that's way less bad. Okay. Now we can upgrade a whole bunch of these. Probably even all of them. See, this is why I said it was literally all those food deficits that were causing some problems for us. Okay, we can clear this even. Okay, that's another path. Yeah, we don't have enough units for this, unfortunately. Gotta be super careful, unfortunately. A lot of unfortunate things. Let's grab some Arbalests. Still don't have enough gold. Oops.
Your bidding?
I mean, these two flamers actually did a ton of work, to be honest.
In position.
Does this literally just keep going forever? It keeps going until this little intersection, okay.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, I mean, that's a nice place. Problem is the Wraith can just, I think, two-shot an Arbalest that doesn't have any armor. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is actually just going to take us straight to the Dark Crystal. Okay. But we got to utilize this area behind us. So I'm just going to wait over here. Which is something we cannot really afford to do, waiting around. But, you know, kind of have to. I'm going to grab some emergency gold because I want to grab a second siege factory.
Yes,
Then I want you guys to link up with these guys.
it will be done.
So let's see. When we have another pop of gold, we can actually put another farm. And actually, it would be even better to put down a fishing port over here because I'm pretty sure this is also going to be a big income of food. Let's see. 35, 40, 43. And what if we put it over here? You guys just keep pushing because you just cannot stop, unfortunately.
More training.
Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna go with this 43. Honestly, I don't want to spend so much time making these decisions. So this is good. Point of interest discovered. We need the fire sconce over there for sure. Uh-oh. There's probably a burster. Took out our flamer.
Adventure awaits.
Not just a pretty face.
Yeah, because the sentinels tank a lot of damage, but they also don't do any knockback, or just a little bit of a knockback.
With haste.
That ends up being pretty bad. Okay, 3,000 gold. Okay. Yeah, well, of course, it's food. Food, and food. But one is gonna go up. Okay. We can even maybe put down some houses over here.
Unseen.
4 vision and 4, because this is a nice big area. We only that many. Okay. We can continue pushing. We have to continue pushing. This is probably the most stressful. On nightmare difficulties, you just have to keep pushing. Terrifying sound, honestly. Okay, good. Good.
What do we kill first?
If there aren't any bursters nearby, then we should be in a good position. Okay, now we have these 2 siege factories. Let's go with this. I really want to try out like a swarm of cultists. Because we have a ton of population, and yes, they are extremely squishy, and yes, you know, one burster can easily take them out. But at the same time, if they just swarm all the enemy units, then it could be super helpful to have them.
I see.
Now this dark crystal, I kind of want to figure out this dark crystal. Whether this is open, which path it actually took. I mean, this is open, so I'm pretty sure that's the path that it actually took. Okay, a little bit of a swarm coming our way, but that's fine. Oh no, this is actually closed up. Seems like it's closed up from this location. Okay. Okay, these guys just having a great time. Gathering all these resources. Once again, it's just food.
Guide my weapon.
This flamer can just hold position. Let's focus fire on the spitter. Like, this is still a problem to some extent that we have to focus fire on things.
Sir.
And now something died. Though probably due to the rates, which are super strong. Okay, even if it took this path, I mean, we can just push out this defense and grab one more farm. Yeah, let's grab a bunch of quotas and see what happens. I mean, we're just experimenting. Experimenting on nightmare difficulty. Sounds like a fantastic idea.
In position.
But these guys now are extremely vulnerable because of the reason that they don't have any kind of, like, you know, melee unit protection. For example, this is an issue. And then all these bursters are also an issue. Yep.
Your command.
And we could grab another... We could grab the last knockback ability. That's good. So this seems to be closed up except from the top. So that means... Oh, we cannot push that. Shit. Could push up top, actually. Okay. So let's see what this will do. This is pretty good. We're starting to run out of wood, which is not good. Can upgrade most of these. And we still didn't take that out. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? So now we have a ton of units. We're just gonna head for this dark crystal. See what's up. Hopefully not pop it. And then we can actually link up with these guys. Okay, I see. I see, that's pretty good. No, don't attack the dark crystal, please. Just the units.
My eyes are yours.
Well, these guys really want to take out the dark crystal. Kind of bad. No, ignore that. Might have to manually target everything from this point on. Yeah, but we can now link up with these guys. That's perfect because here is actually a big area that we can utilize. Yeah, we cannot just auto attack, unfortunately.
Your bidding?
Don't want to trigger, and I also don't want to trigger the crystal to start coming, or the wave from the crystal to start coming down here. So we gotta be a little bit careful where we build. Yes, more horrified, perfect. So let's see what this quote is. So I'm pretty sure I don't want to build in that location, right? We can build the fire sconce for sure, but not anything else, unfortunately. Which, yeah, this kind of denies us building in that location, which is a little bit bad, honestly. Now here, the crystal came up from here, so if we can build it... No, they came up from here.
What's the plan?
Shit, something... Yeah, well, something died. Well, a lot of our dudes died, so I'm guessing that was another burster.
We will rise.
Okay, you know what I'm actually thinking? Which is the... On the charge, melee units gain a burst of speed when moving toward enemy targets, and we can just do that with these cultists. Would that be insane to do? Could be, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense to me.
For the hand.
Really, we're just gonna ignore all this area down here. Okay, well, I'm not gonna bring the entire army to scout that one area. These guys need to keep pushing.
Hey, don't touch the speed.
I mean, hopefully this will not trigger them. Shit. Not sure what the range of them is. Or the range of it is. I mean, that's definitely gonna be close. This is why I said to be expanding from one location only. Okay, so now we have linked up with these guys. What does defense? And for the time being, we can just pop that down.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
I really don't know. Seems hella risky to build here.
Me to battle.
Okay, you guys just keep pushing. You know, on paper this is secure. Let's pop down some fire sconces. Or actually, wait a second. Because this was defended, but I'm pretty sure this was defended from the crystal to the left. Yeah. Okay, so we'll probably have a better position. So that means we can build some farms over here. And this will take that path. I'm pretty sure we can squeeze in a farm over there. That's not going to be an issue. Maybe with some lumber camps.
He speaks.
And always be on top of producing units. Okay. Yep, so that was probably all of our cultists.
It will be done.
Okay, that's a big iron mine. Let's grab that. Well, team 1, you are out of units, unfortunately. It's a good position. Very good
For
position.
honor and duty.
That was probably a flamer that went down. Okay, a little bit of dark essence is pretty good. Since a certain individual can no longer make dark essence for us, for reasons.
What do we kill first?
Vizargo. Okay. And motherfucker, you just logged in all those Arbalests. Okay.
Eager
We need some
and
more storage, perfect. I just realized that this is actually a gold mine. Didn't see that before. Okay, this would also be a prime spot for some housing. Also maybe... Ooh, this is actually a very nice spot. I just leave a few units over here. Team 2 can start pushing over there. Fire sconce time. 4 reasons and then another storage. And then... Actually, this it would be a better option to put the next treasury over here. 1 tile away from the one on the edge. And now, of course, the... It's a bit tricky because now every unit death, I'm worried that it's like one of our big units, and then it just turns out it's probably just a cultist.
Let me serve.
It would be nice to push this. Have the units to do so. Ultimately, we are like halfway through, if you want to look at it that way. Right, because we just had the last Death Knight, and then we had 2 more Death Knights, and then the final stand, which also has like 10 minutes. We can prepare. Actually, it's going to be interesting. It's definitely, this one comes down to the fact...
Defenses are under attack.
Oh, now what?
This is an asshole thing to do, honestly. So this definitely comes down to the fact whether you can clear the whole map or not. And if you can, then you're going to be in a very good situation, also because of resources, right? So it's not just the fact that, okay, you cleared the map and now you don't have to worry about additional sites that they're going to take, additional areas or additional paths that they're going to take to your base, but also the fact that you have all those resources that are scattered around the map. I really don't know what to do with these guys, unfortunately. This is what's pissing me off right now. Because they don't have any melee units, I mean, you could just grab a ton of melee units, right? These guys are kind of useless by themselves. Yeah, let's just link up. Build a group of sentinels. And yeah, we need food. Once again, it's just food. It comes down to food. Okay. We could do movement speed or 25% increased health. At this point, our melee units are only going to be tanking, so I'm going to go with stability this time around. And then we're definitely going to need concussive shots. Okay, so that's the play. Because now we're only going to be tanking with our melee units. We're not going to be actively next to the barricades holding the line. It's going to be flamers from this point on. And if we cannot grab enough flamers for that, then it's already screwed. Okay, we could soon link up to those guys. But it seems like flamers are actually working. No, you guys didn't have to push out. Just chill. Easiest thing to do.
Your
Okay.
orders.
I mean, you can still push, I guess.
I see.
Oh. Yeah, because the initial knockback from the impalers is actually very good. But then it all goes to shit when they actually get closer. Okay, that's a little bit of food. I mean, I think I'm gonna go with food over here.
Sir,
Where does this lead to? where these 4 arbalists are. Might be just closed up.
In position.
Okay, that's an interesting situation. Okay, now you guys can actually link over with these guys. Let's open up these walls.
Without
So this is
delay.
gonna be the new team 1. Impalers.
Your command.
Okay, let's just start pushing, see what's over here. We need to clear with multiple sets of units, that's for sure. Okay, 2 rounds of Arbalests, a little bit of Sentinel action, and we still cannot build any more. On siege units, now we're at 4,100 gold per pop.
I'm listening.
I mean, it's almost the value that I wanted to go for, right? Because I wanted 5,000. And by the way, the only reason we cannot build any more houses is because we don't have money. Because houses cost money and they will make back some money for you. Okay, let's actually continue this. And grab a treasury next.
I guess so.
Only a minute until nightfall, damn it. Bro, the Dark Crystal is just chilling next to us, it's terrifying. Okay, treasury. Nope, that's not treasury. That's actually nothing. Okay, now actually what I just realized. Okay, these guys are here, perfect. That's exactly what I need. I just need to clear or hold this position. Because as we know, they're always going to find a way to get through.
At once.
I mean, these guys can keep pushing, why not? Yeah. Oh shit, we have bursters.
You again.
And we have an elite nightmare over there, which I am absolutely certain that that's going to be something really bad. So I don't want to fight it just yet.
On my way.
The elite nightmares all over the place. I'm pretty sure it's either going to be a crusher or a spitter. It's coming our way.
It will be done.
And this is, yep, it's definitely a crusher. Okay. So we need like a big army to take that out.
By your will.
Yeah, we only have the last upgrade for that as well. But this is a good resource farm. Actually, I'm very surprised with these flamers.
I was born ready.
But they're working so good. And we can actually link up with those. Okay. Holy fuck, that's super scary, man. Just appears out of nowhere.
Buildings are under attack.
Really? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's a general rule that they're going to be pushing where you don't least expect them to be pushing. And that is an uncountable amount of spitters, but at least we know that we can link up over here. This could be renamed as multitasking the video game, honestly.
Choose the target.
No, that's going to be... Okay, that was next level micros over there.
Your command.
Point of interest discovered. Okay, let's just clear out this area and be done with it. Okay, team number 1 is still pushing. Yeah, man, I mean, flamers, impalers, and arbalests and sentinels are actually a very good combo. Let's just grab some emergency. Ooh, and we're close to the next Death Knight, which is... Well, it can be this crystal. What was that sound?
Right away.
Okay. Probably don't want to know what that sound was. Can it be daytime, please? Yeah, in half a minute. Okay, someone died, but I mean, it could be some... Could be a pikeman from wraiths, because pikemen are also squishy against wraiths. I mean, it could be anything. The only problem is still this, the bursters. We don't have enough knockback for the bursters. Because if we had, right, like they couldn't even come close to us, then that would be perfect. This is the other fissure. Which probably took this path. Okay, so it's a crystal up top.
What's the plan?
So that means we're immediately gonna route everyone over here. And these guys, unfortunately, have to start going back. Okay, you guys can also come over here. And we gotta scan this. Unless... Well, we only know that it's gonna come from somewhere over here. I mean, I'm guessing it's gonna be from up top, right? These haven't been upgraded. Okay, the hero pikemen,
I'm comfortable here.
hold them off. Okay, here we are doing pretty well. I mean, I'm just gonna grab that, and whatever happens, happens. Over here we have a ton of resources, but I am gonna need the
In position.
Arbalests and the Impalers. Shit.
Delighted
Let's
to.
just grab these resources. You guys can fall back a little bit. Okay, so any info? Yep, it's gonna be from over here.
Sir,
Upgrade
Wow,
complete.
look at this army.
With
Now look at this
haste.
army. Might even not even need to pull everyone back at this point. Okay, right now we're out of food
honor and duty.
again. Put that down a food source over here, and we are limited on
Spit it out already.
this. Okay.
Your bidding?
Okay, 2 minutes in.
Your orders.
And sure, we can just keep pushing. Those are level 2 units. Doesn't matter. And here we have the main army. Good.
What do we kill first?
I mean, actually, there's going to be this very small, narrow section over there. So that's even better.
Command.
Ton of arborists over here. Might not have time to build up our defenses, but we sure as hell are going to have a ton of units to defend. Except if the elite nightmare will actually be in the way. That's another great question.
Eager and willing.
So let's just start pushing. Okay, can you guys just start clearing this, please? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we cannot build there only because of the nightmares. Okay, we can start putting down the buildings for sure.
Well, I'm awake now.
Or not. Is it possible that we cannot build there because of the elite nightmare that's so far away? Well, it seems to be the case actually. It's very interesting.
You again.
Then we're gonna do something like this.
Land trembles. Dark.
Although I'm getting some flashbacks from the previous run. Not sure which path they're gonna take. And we're doing horribly on flamers, by the way. So point that out. You guys fall back. Okay, and of course this is illuminated, so I kind of screwed that up.
Yes, Your Grace.
Okay, not the cleanest.
Our defenses are under attack.
Okay, something on there. Yeah, it's probably the gold mine. It's being under attack.
Sir,
And it was. Okay, that's good. Just in case, let's put this down.
guide my weapon.
Could make some harbingers and actually horrify our people. Oh, that's a ton of things. The fact that I'm never prepared with my defenses is actually disappointing. Okay, they are going to expand from this location. I'm pretty sure we have some random flamer somewhere that I completely forgot about. Okay, so that's going to be attacking us from over here.
Yeah? What?
Okay, so let's see. We're gonna need some flamers or some pikemen in that little area over there. Okay, first crusher. First question is not being targeted. Now it is being targeted. Okay. Okay, let's see how we can hold this. Let's put a dedicated siege workshop, or at least a few dedicated training halls. Here, just so you know. Although we can definitely push this up further. And of course the Death Knight counts as a knight, so that means we're getting resources. Okay. Well, this is going, we can actually prepare. Wow. See what the idea was down there. Okay, so we can prepare for clearing the remainder of the map. I mean, whatever happens, happens at this point. Where we can clear from up here, actually. Of course, I have a ton of flamers over here. And here we have the horrifying Harbingers. I mean, this is kind of... I'm afraid if I remove this, then some of this area will be death fogged. We cannot frighten our people. But this is how it would work. I mean, let's just risk it. Okay, so those guys are horrified. So what, these guys... wasn't able to horrify the Arbalests that are in the towers. But I mean... let's put some Harbingers in the towers. Okay. As for defense, this is kind of solid, I would say. We have some Dark Essence over there, so that means we can probably get concussive shots, which is good, and also fire arrows. Maybe not both. Holy shit. Like, this is what I do all the time. I have like this big ass army somewhere, randomly. Oh, that could easily spawn a lot of units. Okay, more food.
I'm listening.
Then we're gonna push up with this army and start clearing from this side. And yeah, I mean, this is gonna be Death Knight number 4. One more Death Knight in the final stand. We are definitely not going to be able to clear out the whole map. I can already say. Certainty. I'm not sure if we could just maybe move this fishing port over here. Would make a lot of sense. Look at all those resources. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna bust through these walls and just go in. Any area that could be easily attacked, swarmed, something horrible. Okay, random burster. Everything is maxed out, bro. Okay, well, let's just keep building units. Okay. That's 30 food. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can make 2 armies of this. I mean, come on. Like, this is enough firepower for, I don't know, maybe even 3 armies. You guys just actually head over here. Then we can push from this location, and then we can also push from this location, because remember, all these towers have units in them.
Choose a target.
Pretty good. I mean, I don't think that we need these guys down here at all. Unless the Death Knight spawns something down here. I don't think it will. This is pretty well illuminated. So these guys can also join up to the force up here. And I mean, we can attack this top area from 2 different sides. So these little shitty spots are always making me paranoid. Okay. So they, as you can see, they barely even reach the walls. This took 500 damage. This Flamer's not even in the good position. Plus, if we take out the Elite Nightmare, then this whole entire section will free up. So we can move our defenses in a much better position. Actually, can we just put down some random storage units somewhere? Because we're being capped all the time. There's really no reason to have normal. Ooh, this wasn't upgraded. That was a big mistake. Yeah, I mean, we can just upgrade all of our main quarries. Stone quarries don't really need to be upgraded. Wait, what was this? Oh, I thought those were their creatures. Okay. Emboldened units. We're not gonna have emboldened units. Melee units. Buildings destroyed by nightmares have a 60% chance to inflict AoE damage to enemies. Well, I mean, it could be useful. You know what, let's do... I haven't tried this before. The reason I'm going to try it out right now, because at this point we're using melee units primarily for just tanking.
Yes, Your Grace.
Let's put 2 sets of Arbalests back in the towers. Then this group can move out with ease. I'm pretty sure. And so can this group. Okay. So let's just start pushing. And of course picking up this. Actually, let's not even pick it up because we're capped out.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, this is something that I'm definitely not doing correctly because we're so capped out on so many things. Okay. I mean, if this army cannot just auto-attack its way through the enemy, then nothing will. So will these guys. Okay. Okay, grabbed another cup of coffee. I don't even know which one this is. Cup number 3 or 4? I don't know. Oh, we need it. Need to be multitasking on several different fronts. Although, like I said, this army should be able to easily handle everything. Man, we are hovering so much resources. Once we clear out this area, we can start putting down some more farms, and that will lead us to more units, and that will also lead us to some more houses, which will lead us to more gold. Don't stop, guys. There's really no reason to stop. Okay, that's another Elite Nightmare. Now we have to take out the Elite Nightmares as well, because they will also come for us during the final stand. So it's going to be 2 minutes until nightfall. When that happens, I'm going to come back here, take care of this business. Okay, something died, which is probably pikemen at this point. Okay, these guys are a little bit too close, and these guys are a little bit too far away. Okay. Okay, let's just clear this. We can just keep pushing forward easily. And this will come back over here. Level 1 units. Level 2 units. Excuse me. Okay. You guys just keep going. Uh-oh. Okay, lost a few units. I mean, bursters can be dealt with if we have enough units to immediately attack them. Especially ranged units. Immediately attack them. Okay. Okay, 1 minute. I mean, 1 minute until nightfall, so that means these guys can attack this Elite Nightmare, even take it out, and these guys can attack the other one. Okay.
Your orders.
I mean, you can link up with these ones. Perfect.
Guide my weapon.
Let's just leave a few units over here, in case they attack. And these guys can come over there. Okay. Night approaches. Let's send... Well, let's not send all the sentinels forward. Wait, this group doesn't even have sentinels. Shit. It's actually bad.
In position.
Yeah, it's actually super bad.
Choose a target.
Okay, 1 minute. Not sure why there's no sound for it. Okay, well then we're gonna sacrifice a few units one by one because this is a crusher, right? So this could easily just take out our entire army, unfortunately, which is not good. What I'm gonna do is just sacrifice one unit at a time and let the others deal with it with range. Hopefully that will work out. Yeah, there's no sound cue, and it's already nighttime. It's a little bit misleading. Okay, so that's a spitter. That's good.
Your bidding?
Wait. No, I'm an idiot. This isn't even the crusher. That's the one down there. Okay. Okay, so this was easy peasy. Good. And this was also easy peasy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Perfect. Now this has been dealt with. A little bit of attack. No worries. Arrows or concussive shots. What about end? Because we can afford both. Perfect. Keep pushing. Actually, keep pushing down here. Yeah, that makes more sense. And now here we definitely will have a better understanding of where the Death Knight came from. So that means we can expand forward. These guys can just keep pushing wherever they want to. Perfect. We still have 4 more days. That's actually fantastic. I still hold myself to the previous statement that we won't be able to clear the whole map in this time. That has a lot to do with the lack of gold that we have
Your orders.
currently. Oh. Yeah, we need to take care of those. Oh, so this was it. Okay, so this actually doesn't even lead back over there. And of course, these guys are attacking us, unfortunately. Yeah, like these are the situations that are absolutely shit to deal with. Okay, so this is actually closed up. Okay. I did not expect that to happen. But it is what it is.
I see.
So that means we'll have to separately attack this. Yeah, that's the crusher. Big dude. Okay. I'm not sure why the game sounds a little bit interesting for me.
Not just a
I really hope it's just monitoring and not... It's just like it's quiet and there's no music. A lot of bursters. Yeah, it's very interesting actually. Because super quiet. Hold on a second. Not sure if this will do anything. Okay. And let's do a little bit of magic. This is what you guys are hearing. Let's bump this up. Sorry for the little behind the scenes shit, but I think it's way too quiet. Or I don't know. I mean, I'm maxed out on my end. Not sure. Not sure if it's all that better, honestly. We'll keep pushing. Okay, so. Okay, nice amount of food. We gotta burn it on some gold as well, because our income is slowly becoming less and less because of the fact that we are trading a lot of units and they all have upkeep. Could we actually build a third army? Oh, without any food, right? This is half of an army. Send them over here. Okay. Yeah, the sound is very weird. I'm not sure what the correct term for it is, but it's like shallow. But it's probably not the term.
Yes,
I
Your
know.
Grace.
Interesting. Let's put that down, of course. Let's keep expanding from this spot. Okay, I'm gonna circle back with a Harbinger. Or actually, speaking of Harbinger, no, there's gonna be a fire scan, so it doesn't matter. But just temporarily horrify people. Okay. Yeah, the rays do a ton of damage. Okay. Well, then you guys have to be entertained by my nice accented low voice. If you can't hear shit from the game. Okay. Okay, we lost a few people. I mean, at this point, we really don't have to worry about any of that. I'm not sure where this leads, actually. Excuse me. Might need to circle back. Okay, more Dark Essence, and this was this fissure. And it looks like we're actually meeting up with the other force. The other team. Okay, now this was bursted. Perfect. You know, this is gonna be the ultimate army now. Point of interest. Let's grab some of this. Yep. Knight approaches, no worries. We're in a very good position and they're not going to be attacking us from behind at all. Kind of disappointed I didn't actually capitalize on all this area.
Defenses are under attack.
What? This is what I absolutely hate, bro. Is when stuff like this happens. I'm not sure if like a group of people are just chilling in the forest, golem style, and just going for you, for your buildings. Okay, now the fire sconce is gonna go up, so the little party will be ruined. Okay, so now technically this is one army. Let's treat it as such. It's a senti. So this fissure, not sure which path it took, so we will definitely need, yeah, the sound cues missing are actually super annoying, because now it's nighttime, and we don't know about it. Okay, so this, we don't need this. This is obvious, what's happening over there. We need this to be scanned in the future. And let's just absolutely keep pushing. There's no reason not to push with this many resources. And by the way, I think we had like a third siege factory, no? A low siege factory anywhere? I thought I put down a third one. How much do I have hotkeyed? 2. Yeah, and this is the third one. It wasn't hotkeyed. Damn it. Okay.
Our buildings are under attack.
For honor and duty.
Upgrade.
Oh yeah, this is where I sent all the units. Yep. Okay, just keep pushing. There's really no reason to stop. I'm not entirely sure if that's actually cleared out. Maybe a few units over there. Okay. Let's just pop down these farms. We might need to get rid of them, depending on where the Death Knight is going to come from.
Your orders.
Okay, and you guys continue pushing. Grab some emergency gold. Fire sconce. Yep, I knew that there were some sneaky shits over here. Oh, that will actually circle back to something meaningful. Okay, I see. I see. So this is now secured except for up there. Damn.
Your
No
bidding.
worries. We'll split up our force. And do this.
Choose the
Okay,
target.
pretty good. What's that? Does this actually lead somewhere? What? Yeah, there is a little path. Okay, doesn't matter. We just need them foods. Okay, pretty good. Daybreak already approaching. Bro. We are so out of time. Let's just immediately get everything. fix that one. I don't leave you guys OCD'd because of it. Okay, excellent.
All right, all right.
Actually, this one is starting to get intense when you have all these options. We don't even need these units. Put down a ton of farms, actually. What's back here? I'm not gonna lie. We can probably get up to like 10,000 gold at this point.
Your bidding?
By the way, it's daytime. Yep. So that means you guys can clear out this area, which I thought was gonna be part of the other area that we just cleared out. Oh, someone just died. Yeah, we don't really have firepower over here. Okay, 4,200 gold.
Guide my weapon.
Yeah, so this is questionable whether we can even build in this area, because they might come... Actually, if they will come from over here, then that's going to be an interesting one to deal with. But anyways, what's more important right now is that we can build some farms over here, even if temporarily. But we can build farms. Main group.
Your orders.
Oh, you guys are a little bit lost. Okay, and let's keep on top of our... That was actually in a good position. Shit. This is good enough. And of course, fire scon's very important. Okay, you guys just keep pushing. Well, this is kind of a strategy. The problem is I do honestly think we're kind of late clearing everything, right? Because we're just 2 days away from the last death knight, and then 10 minutes, and that 10 minutes will definitely be about just securing all the other locations, which you can actually start doing, kind of, except that there are positions like this where we don't know where they're going to be coming from, unfortunately. And you know what's extremely sad is we still had a trade bazaar not even set up after all this time. Okay, you can just keep pushing even if you will die from it.
What's the plan?
Okay, so is this finally cleared? It is. Perfect. That, as I said, we're not going to worry about that one. Okay, you guys can come out even though it's not going to be in the way. Okay. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, 5,000 gold in.
Your command.
Once again, night approaches already. Yeah, let's expand from this location. I mean, I started expanding from multiple fronts, so that's why it's not gonna add up perfectly. This could be a prime spot actually for some more houses. Right now it's just gold to worry about. You see, that's all the houses we can build, unfortunately.
Yes, Your Grace.
Oh, night in 3 seconds, so that means our guys over here are gonna be in a very bad spot. I mean, I know we have a ton of resources, but I'd rather not lose all of these guys. Okay, just hold position. That's fine. So what's over here? Pretty sure treasury-wise, this would be a better option. Put a treasury over here.
What's the plan?
Yeah, we lost an arbalest.
Guide my weapon.
We can grab a ton of this dark essence.
Will
That's
be
good.
done.
Okay, just keep pushing. Oh yeah, what did I say? I said I was gonna get this wolf blade. Let's see. No, I wanted the other one. Never mind. I'm in panic mode right now. That's okay.
In position.
I wanted to grab the other one, but this is fine too, reflecting the melee damage.
Choose the target.
Taking the damn crusher out would be very nice. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need our entire army, all of our armies combined, in order to do that. Actually, let's not even make that a food hut. Let's just pop down a few houses. Okay, let's backtrack.
Your bidding?
We're at 5,500 gold.
Your orders.
5,500 gold. Yeah, I wanted to check the treasuries. So this affects 18, 15, 14, 18. I think the one with 14 down here. I mean, it won't matter. We could even build more over here. I mean, this is a good place, actually. Or we can just sacrifice this entire farm and just go with this. Yep, we'll just put down more farms over here. Perfect, another iron mine. That means another storage. Keep going.
Without delay.
Only one more day. It's gonna be close, but we're not gonna do this. Now, I really hope that these guys won't be triggered by this stuff down here. Because other than that, then... Interestingly enough, it allows us to build right next to it. What? It's kind of interesting, isn't it? So technically I can just build a set of walls over here. Towers back there is actually not a good option. There's a tower over there. Like this, for example, is what I'm thinking.
Oh, hello. Well, I'm awake now.
Okay, well, you guys can push as far as you can. Okay, this was the other fissure. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be coming from
Your command.
this path. Okay,
Sir.
let's also backtrack just a little bit further because we might be putting our defenses over there. Are these level 1 units for you? Oh wow, that's gonna be a massacre then. Throw these sound effects. Okay. Take that up. Let's keep moving.
Yeah? What?
See what's over here.
They won't know what hit them.
Okay, these guys actually cleared out this area. That's perfect. Now this fissure is kind of tricky. Plus we have this. Ooh. Yeah, we might dispose of this area and then defend over here. I don't know. I mean, taking out the crusher would be huge, actually, for final stand reasons. Don't have the space for all this. It's kind of crazy. Night approaches again. Okay. 30 seconds. anything worthwhile over here? Probably not. Just a couple of units. Yep. Oh, we lost a flamer.
Spit it out already.
Okay. Farm going down.
You again.
And we just backtrack and build up this whole area. My only problem is I, looking back at this run, is I really don't know when we could have pushed earlier.
On my way.
Because you can't really push with a few pikemen, because that's what we had. So overall, I'm not sure how to speed up this process. Because if we had like a few more days left, then maybe, yeah, it would have been a lot easier to do so. But I like honestly don't know. Okay, let's cover all these areas. This is when I started slacking.
For honor and duty.
Okay, that's gonna cover that one. Actually, these guys should probably start heading back.
Our defenses are under attack.
Where those came from, I honestly don't know. Are these just randomly being spawned? Because I'm pretty sure we didn't leave anyone alive over there. It's very strange.
Need something. Oh, but I'm comfortable here.
Your orders.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird. Level 1 crawlers, especially.
In position.
Oh, now what?
Okay, unsurprisingly, that's the Dark Crystal.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Not just a pretty face.
Not sure what these guys were doing, or... Oh yeah, this was that little army, okay.
Our defenses are under attack.
Yep.
Act through me.
Yeah, we kind of lost a lot of good food from this.
We will rise.
Okay. All of our resources should go into flamers. Actually, this isn't all that important. What's actually more important is to illuminate this area and come back over here.
Unseen. Unheard.
Yep. Flamers all the way.
Beckons.
Okay, let's
Over here.
rebuild this. Like I said, I honestly don't know where those level 1 units came from. For real. It's illuminated, this is illuminated.
What do we kill first?
Okay. So this is not covered all that much. So what's happening down here? Sure, okay. Okay. Hopefully these guys are still moving, and they are, that's good. Another army coming from there, that's also good. We can just illuminate this area, just so that it doesn't spawn a bunch of stuff. Okay. Don't tell me you can go over that. Oh. So wait, you cannot build on that, but you can actually... Fuck. That's bad. You can actually go on top of that. I didn't know. Okay. Change your plans.
Guide my weapon.
Panic intensifies. Okay.
What's the plan?
Okay. Now we'll see.
Your bidding?
We just need to clear this as well. Oh,
Sound
some in the corner.
darkness approaches.
Yeah, I'm just gonna split these guys up. Move some over here. Let's defend from over here. Okay. Now the towers aren't up yet, but they will be very soon.
Yeah? What?
And hopefully they will actually take this path and not go around or something, because that will lose us the game. that would be horrible. Let's load them towers. Okay. I really wish you could skip this cutscene. They are indeed coming this direction, and they're actually making their way, but they're not dying. That's
Choose a target.
kind of crazy. Okay, music is back at least. Okay, they're building up from that side. Bring the impalers closer. We can throw in a few of those guys in there. Okay. Focus on the toughest enemy. Now let's see how long a crusher survives. Well, can even get a shout off. So right now I'm just optimizing the fire sconces so that I can remove this and this one, and essentially horrifier units next time around. Okay, so at this point, now this is the real problem, right? This one down here, because we didn't even get close to clearing that one out. Well, we know that they're going to be coming in this direction. Can just upgrade all of this and actually start rallying some units down here. And this one is the other very interesting question. I think we're just gonna fall back until this point, move this farm. And this is also something that needs to be built up. Yeah, we're gonna need a ton of units actually. So no more pushing from this point on. So we gotta figure out which route they took. It's probably that one. And of course, all the other units that we didn't take out will actually come to our base. So that means we can anticipate units from over here. Oh boy.
Your orders.
It's gonna be a bad one.
Need something?
Honestly, what we might have to do is just set up a second force somehow. Yeah, because we can't really do much in 10 minutes, and this area is completely open. Okay, this will be scanned. Where's the other tower? That's gonna be a difficult one to find. Because I want to scan the other locations. Okay, here it is. Okay, let's replace that with that one. So yeah, we know that they're gonna be coming over here. I am gonna be removing some of this, although don't think we need to. And the units over here are really the problem. Although this is closed up. This is closed up. This could be where all the neutral units gonna come. Neutral, I mean those ones that we didn't take out yet. We can actually sneak back home with these guys. Because this will be where this fissure will go, probably. But all the other neutral creatures, they can come over here. I'm pretty sure they're not going to go around over here because that wouldn't make any sense. So yeah, I think we need to defend over here. That's the play. With a ton of shit.
I await thee.
That's probably just going to be in the way at this point. If I'm honest.
Yes, Your Grace.
Okay. Because if they are going to attack move... Oh no, they can actually come from over here as well. Which is right next to our base.
Buildings are under attack.
Honor and duty.
And there's probably going to be some elite nightmares involved. Not sure if it's going to be crushers, because they already know that this is going to be a crusher, which is bad. Yeah, neither of this was covered.
Guide my weapon.
Okay, because all these paths essentially will run over here, run into here, including probably this this wave. So the only reason we cannot really defend next to the wave is because of the fact that the neutral creatures will come for us.
I am chosen.
So we might have to leave all of this to die and just fall back until here, or maybe here create a big defense over here. That's another option.
Over here.
Yeah, because we gotta start building up, unfortunately.
What's the plan?
Actually, those flamers aren't doing anything.
By your will.
Our defenses are under attack.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna be destroyed. I don't even care at this point. Yeah, it's not gonna be as clean,
Duty.
but okay. So yeah, this crusher will attack this position, so that means we're gonna need a ton of stuff down here. Maybe even a dedicated siege workshop. Because if they are gonna just attack move to the keep, then I'm pretty sure that they're not gonna attack down here. Someone just died. Okay, interesting. Now, of course, I need the stone. But I didn't want to upgrade the stone mines. Yeah, so like I said, I don't care about this. I do care about that one. Means fully heal when they're horrified. Yep.
Our defenses are under attack.
But as you can see, 1 pixel, and that shit is now being attacked.
Your command.
So,
Our Upgrade complete.
So they're indeed going to come from down here. And by the way, we also need units up here.
For honor and duty. In position.
Because I would say this is now well defended.
It will be done.
Ah, shit. Misclicked.
For honor and duty.
Our buildings are under attack.
Yeah, if we had like one more Death Knight worth of time, then we would have been fine.
Yes, I am chosen.
So now this defense actually doesn't matter,
For honor and duty.
which is good.
Let me bring pain.
Well,
Okay.
this is gonna be fun.
So we are gonna fall back a lot, maybe to here, is what I'm thinking. And then of course this is another big question, is how many units are gonna be over here?
Come on.
Okay, we don't really have all that many food. Could bring a few impalers from here, and this will also need to be defended. Man, this isn't easy. Yeah, let's just lock it down this way. Of course, that will also move some of our food. Sure. Let's put one over there. I just don't want to block the path completely.
I'm listening.
And remember, this is going to be the one with the crusher.
He calls upon me.
So yeah, this will have to be defended. I'm just going to mark it.
Choose a target.
And this will also be the route of this fissure as well. So this will very much have to be defended. And unfortunately, fish-wise, we're really not doing too good. Could grab all these resources.
I see.
But it's really not the resources that we need, it's more like food.
On my way.
Okay, so this is going to be a second loss, I'm pretty sure, at this point. I just don't see how we can survive this, especially with, like I said, especially that this position isn't even being secured at this point. I mean, we could, of course, try to do something about that, but we would need another set of units over here as well, and we don't have enough food.
We bring salvation.
At once.
So I feel like this is kind of why, if you don't take out everything, then it's not really doable
Your bidding?
because of this reason, and also running out of food, for sure, being the other primary reason.
Your orders.
I mean, the best thing we can do over here is just build a ton of pikemen, because that we can afford and they don't require food. And just see what that will do. If I do it up here, haven't even built out the defense yet.
In position.
I am going to I think remove this.
Master in the making.
Yeah, and we will need some Arbalests up there as well. Well, then I'm gonna take the risk of removing some of these Arbalests. It's better to just balance it out, right? And have a chance of holding. Than simply say that this isn't gonna be... What? Is that actually open? Okay. Well, at least that's a good indicator. For that lonely Arbalest. I'm gonna remove this. So we can horrify our people up here. Actually, the Harbinger, it doesn't need food. Okay. That's an interesting one then. Let's close this up. Okay, so plan for the next run, guys, is we just need to get started, I think, like 1 or 2 days sooner in moving out. Because we really didn't need much, especially once we had these two big armies, right? That they just tore through everything. It definitely felt like we didn't need all that time, all that much extra time.
I await thee.
Okay, let's send the Harbinger up here. But this is like a fraction, right, of our previous defense, so that's why I'm very pessimistic about this. And the fact that we cannot build more Arbalests, because we ran out of food. We could build some normal archers, but that's not going to do much.
Yes, I am chosen.
I would say this is kind of well secured, except for the fact that we only have 2 flamers. And most of these towers are unmanned, unfortunately.
Archer ready.
This position could probably lend a few units to this one. And even let's... And we can just take out the Arbalests that are not being used over here.
Archer ready.
Because this is the place that's going to have the big crusher.
Guide my weapon.
Okay. Set these guys up in towers. So yeah, I definitely think we're close. Getting close to doing this on Nightmare. We're just not there yet.
Archer ready.
I mean, we could just build Harbingers. They're probably definitely better than the normal archers.
Choose a target.
Okay, so this is starting to look good. Good-ish.
You again.
I would say that this is well defended. We just need to put back that little wall piece.
What do you want?
This is... Well, this is horrible and kind of random. Because this is the area that we don't know what's gonna come. And this is also pretty bad, all things considered. Because this is gonna be an actual fissure. It's gonna come in this direction.
I am summoned.
Yeah, the fact that the Harbingers don't need
The void.
food is actually pretty good. Okay. Less than a minute. Shit. Okay, well, you guys can... Well, they're not gonna make their way up here.
Approaches. Fight to the last.
This is... Okay, and I forgot to remove the fire sconces. Okay, let's see if we can horrify these guys without removing the horrified status. Yes. Okay.
I await.
Okay, rip round 2. Shit. Yeah, it really just comes down to the fact that we gotta start pushing sooner. Like, this area is actually so random that I'm just gonna bring these guys over here. And also, I unfortunately didn't do what I did last time, which is to just build production buildings next to the fissures themselves, so we don't have to route units from all across the map. Now there could easily be a position right now that's that I didn't think of, and that is why they're not going to be covered. What's good is we actually took out most of the map. Okay, so they are in fact going to take a different route, so this is kind of screwed at this point. We could just build a few of these with our remaining resources. We're about to lose very soon. I mean, just a few spitters, it's actually not all that bad. But this big crusher, the Elite Nightmare Crusher, now that's a bad one. Not sure if it does more damage actually than the regular crushers, but at least it's dead. Yeah. Okay, so this. Oh, that's a lot of units. Yep. And the real problem is they are very close to our keep. So actually, we won't even see what the other defense can do. And I didn't fill up the wall. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And they broke through this, which is kind of interesting. I didn't expect that to happen. So I'm not sure what happened down here. But this is definitely the worst. Okay. Well, I am going to upload this episode. But what I can see is we definitely need more units just in general. I mean, look at this. They're breaking through all the positions. And definitely just clearing out everything because we need the food. That's essentially the biggest problem is we didn't have food. It's not even just the other resources. It's definitely the lack of food that we had. We did it? Yeah, I misread this as well. Okay, so this is... Okay, this final stand was a huge failure, by the way, because they didn't even take this route. They actually took the route down here. And yeah, that was probably the amount of creatures that came to this position. Yeah, so this was kind of... Yeah, that was a bad read on my end. And that's really just the conclusion is we need to clear out the whole map, for sure. And have more units, and that will probably come together, right? Because if we clear the whole map, we'll have a ton of food we can spend on more units, and we also have a better understanding of where the fishers are going to come from, plus we won't have any other units coming our way either, right? Okay, like I said, I want to upload this because it's been like 3-hour long gaming session, and we did better in clearing the map. Not sure about the score, I don't remember the score we had last time. But definitely we're going to keep pushing, and next time I'm also going to go with the Volatists. I mean, at this point, I want to complete this on Nightmare with the Volatists. And definitely focus more on pushing forward rather than, I don't know, just chilling, you know, in multiple locations. Even if we lose a ton of units, I mean, we just need to keep pushing and putting down those farms because it really is the food that capped us most of the way, especially in the end over here. Right, because if we had a ton more food, I'm just repeating myself, but if we had a ton more food, we could have just set up more defenses. That one read of the fisher on the right hand side going downwards, that was absolutely on me. So that was a bad one. But yeah, pretty good. I mean, getting better is what I should say. Not pretty good, but getting better. Next time we're going to be pushing like absolutely like crazy. Okay? And I'll see you guys there.